Come to speak.
The crownless again shall be king.
Whatever happens, stay with me.
This day we fight!
The world of cinema has brought us extraordinary magical fantasy movies that transport audiences into breathtaking fantasy worlds full of wonder and adventure. With captivating narratives, stunning visual effects, and unforgettable epic adventures, the movies on this list are some of the best fantasy movies available today. From fierce battles to mysterious journeys, each movie offers unique charm and imaginative storytelling that rivals movies like The Lord of the Rings. Today, we will explore the top 7 magical fantasy movies like Lord of the Rings, reviewing the storylines, characters, and what makes each movie a must-watch for fans of the epic fantasy genre. Be sure to watch until the end to discover these fantastic tales that will capture your heart and ignite your imagination. Is your favorite movie included in this list of the magical fantasy movies like Lord of the Rings? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to support this channel by hitting the subscribe button and turning on the notification bell so you never miss exciting content about the best magical fantasy movies and epic adventures like Lord of the Rings. Number 7. Snow White and the Huntsman. Released in 2012, Snow White and the Huntsman is one of the best epic fantasy movies that delivers a dark fantasy reinterpretation of the classic Snow White tale. With its gloomy atmosphere, cinematic visuals, and a richly crafted magical world, the movie follows the princess's heroic journey as she battles the evil queen. Featuring strong fantasy elements, epic battles, and a visually immersive setting, this title stands out among high fantasy movies. It's often compared to movies like The Lord of the Rings, but offers a more gothic and mystical tone that appeals to fans of dark fairy tale fantasy. Number 6. The Chronicles of Narnia. Released in 2010, The Chronicles of Narnia, The Voyage of the Dawn Treader is a fantasy adventure movie that delivers an epic journey through the magical world of Narnia. Packed with mystical creatures, supernatural elements, and visually rich storytelling, it stands out as one of the top epic fantasy movies of its time. The movie follows a daring sea expedition that challenges the main characters with moral tests and otherworldly dangers. With its blend of high fantasy, magical realms, and spiritual undertones, it's often compared to movies like The Lord of the Rings, making it a must-watch for fans of adventure fantasy movies. Number 5. Warcraft. Released in 2016, Warcraft is an epic fantasy action movie that delves into the intense conflict between humans and orcs in the mythical world of Azeroth. With a rich fantasy lore, stunning CGI visuals, and a complex narrative, the movie showcases spectacular large-scale battles and characters with genuine emotional depth. Much like The Lord of the Rings, Warcraft offers a high fantasy experience filled with mythology, magic, and the timeless struggle between good and evil. It stands as one of the best fantasy war movies for fans who enjoy immersive fantasy worlds and powerful cinematic storytelling. Number 4. Stardust. Released in 2007, Stardust is a fantasy adventure movie that blends epic quests, romantic fantasy, and magical elements into one enchanting story. Set in a beautifully imagined magical realm, the movie follows Tristan's journey to retrieve a fallen star, only to discover that the star is a living woman with a destiny of her own. With a rich narrative, stunning visuals, and a tone that balances wonder and whimsy, Stardust offers a high fantasy experience that echoes the grandeur of movies like The Lord of the Rings. It remains one of the most underrated epic fantasy movies of its decade. Number 3. The Hobbit. Released in 2014, The Hobbit, The Battle of the Five Armies is a high-stakes epic fantasy movie that showcases a massive war between rival forces in the legendary world of Middle-earth. With a suspenseful narrative, breathtaking visuals, and emotionally charged moments, the movie delivers one of the most intense fantasy battle sequences ever seen on screen, Like its predecessor, The Lord of the Rings, this movie explores powerful themes of heroism, sacrifice, and the eternal struggle between good and evil. As one of the most iconic entries in Middle-earth cinematic lore, it's a must-watch for fans of epic fantasy war movies. Number 2. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Released in 2001, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is a classic fantasy adventure movie that introduces viewers to the iconic wizarding world of Hogwarts, filled with magic, mystery, and epic discovery. With a story rich in magical elements, well-developed characters, and the age-old battle between good and evil, this movie is often ranked among the best epic fantasy movies. Its visual beauty, enchanting atmosphere, and immersive world-building give it strong parallels to movies like The Lord of the Rings. As the beginning of one of the most beloved fantasy movie franchises, it remains essential viewing for any high fantasy fan. Number 1. The Lord of the Rings. Released in 2003, The Lord of the Rings. The Return of the King is the powerful conclusion to one of the most legendary epic fantasy trilogies in cinema history. Set in the vast and immersive world of Middle-earth, the movie delivers a massive fantasy battle, breathtaking visuals, and a deeply emotional climax that completes the saga's central arc. With its suspenseful narrative, unforgettable characters, and themes of heroism, sacrifice, and the ultimate triumph over evil, this movie stands among the best high fantasy movies ever made. As the winner of multiple Academy Awards, it's a cornerstone of the fantasy movies genre and a benchmark for movies like The Lord of the Rings.
Who are you? Why the Queen wants you dead?
You should know you're the one hunting me.
Is there no end to your power?
The 7 top magical fantasy movies like The Lord of the Rings transport us to worlds filled with wonder, epic adventures, and legendary characters. From breathtaking battles to emotional storylines, every film in this list delivers a truly captivating fantasy experience for fans of high fantasy and mythical storytelling. So, which of these epic fantasy movies do you think is the best? Let us know your favorite fantasy movie in the comments below. We'd love to hear from fellow fans of movies like The Lord of the Rings. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who love magical adventures, fantasy worlds, and the very best of the fantasy movie genre. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more content featuring the top fantasy movies, enchanted tales, and unforgettable magical journeys.